Hi, sweethearts. This is week 72 of the blog, and it is question and answers with our sweethearts. No,
Oh, wrong hand.
that's Tyler. He's a gem. I'm gonna interview. This is Taylor, by the way, and Tyler. Fun names. So the first question is, what did you do on your first date with me?
With you. Um, First we met at the park, the middle school where we used to live, and then we walked to this Japanese restaurant in our town.
And he sang me a song.
We did.
I'm gonna legitimately put a link to this song down below. It's fabulous.
I sang her a song, and then we walked to the Japanese restaurant, and we ate Japanese food. We ate sushi and miso soup. And then we walked to the park, and it was like 8 o'clock around that time, so it was like dark. And we just kind of hung out there for a long time. And then I asked her to be my girlfriend. This was a year ago,
A year, a month, and
the 15th of 10
10
days.
days. A year, a month, and 10 days. And we had our first kiss on our first date, in case you're wondering. Okay, question number 2. What is your goofiest nickname for each other?
Taylor face.
Faggot.
It's not PC. It's
Yeah.
not PC.
Hey, faggot, how's it going? Oh, my computer's dying.
You have 14 minutes to film this.
Next question. What is your favorite thing about each other?
You picked this one.
I picked this one because I want to know.
I like how you're funny and how I can say most things to you that other girls would like get mad at, but you're just like that's funny.
My favorite thing about Tyler is that
Yeah.
his hair is pretty amazing, and he deals with all of my stuff because I have a lot of baggage, and not literally because I have like 4 pairs of clothes. It's an exaggeration. Um, but that he deals with me. My favorite thing. And the next question is, does his family understand? I'm assuming this means about the trans thing.
Um, my family was really good about it. They do understand. At first, they didn't really, but now they do. My mom was even talking a while ago about wanting to be on this LGBT.
You forgot the T.
I said T,
Oh,
actually.
I'm
This
sorry.
LGBT panel.
Panel.
Said first panel where she would help other parents understand and that kind of stuff. To which me and Taylor were very mortified about the fact that that might happen because she's not quite there yet.
She's good about it, but not that
She's
good.
not that good. It would be pretty bad actually.
It would be like, "Hi, I'm here to talk about my son Tyler. He's gay. He's a
Yeah,
lesbian."
yeah.
She
She's
called me a lesbian once.
yeah.
Okay, so next question. Does your family understand? Meaning mine, I'm assuming. Um, my dad does. My dad loves Tyler, totally accepts him, says he's a great male role model for my little brother. Loves him. My mom, on the other hand, it's not the best relationship. We're not allowed to date. She doesn't want a lesbian dad.
But technically, she hates me for other reasons
Oh,
now.
yeah. Technically, it doesn't. Oh, no, it's never had anything to do with the fact that he's trans.
Except that she said that right to my face when I first met her.
Yeah. She's not the best. That's why I don't live there anymore. Um, how did the coming out process go? And this is a fun question.
With our families.
Yes.
Yes. With my family, the coming out. I assume we're gonna go with how we told your family too,
Okay.
because that's a funny story.
Oh, it's
Um,
hilarious.
with my family, it was well, I was hospitalized for pretty much a nervous breakdown, and
That's how we met.
it's not how we met.
That's how I.
That's not how we met.
It's our first conversation.
That's not our first conversation. Don't listen to it. Sounds way too depressing. um, I was in the hospital, and then when I was there, I just was like, fuck it. Can I cuss?
Yes.
Okay, I was just like, fuck
I assume.
it.
Asterisk.
And oh no, okay.
Sorry about the jump cut. The computer died. And so we continue.
As I was saying, I was in the hospital, and I had told the nurses that I was transgender, which I knew about at the time, but I hadn't told anyone. And I was just like, this is the perfect time to just be myself, since I was working on being happy with myself. And I liked it, which was a good thing. And yeah, and so when my parents came to visit me in the hospital, um, I mean, there's really no way to hide that fact from them when they come to see the daughter, and they're like, you don't have a daughter. That was dramatic.
That was fabulous.
I know, right?
Fabulous.
Um, so they just like walked in and they're like, so, Tyler. I'm like, yeah. And then from there, it was just kind of like a process. But I mean, right off the bat, they're like, okay, that's fine. Um, yeah. I mean, yeah, I talk about it mostly with my mom. Me and my real dad didn't really talk about it. I don't really know if he. I didn't have the best relationship with him, so I don't really know how he felt about this and about other things. But I don't talk to him anymore. My stepdad, who I'm actually more close to, we don't really talk about it. Um, but he does accept me, and he does call me by the right pronouns, and he wasn't upset about me coming out. So,
So now on to my family coming out. Yeah, I never came out to my family as anything. So I'm gonna do Tyler coming out to my family. Okay,
which I didn't do.
you ready? He didn't do for either of my parents. So I'm gonna start with my dad. Because that's a thing.
Happier story.
It's a happy story. We're gonna end on a depressing note. That's my goal. Um, so with my dad, he was dropping me off at school because there was something wrong with my truck, or I don't remember why, but he was dropping me off at school
Oh,
for some reason.
this was like a good
Oh,
month into me living with her and her dad and her stepmom, whole family.
yeah.
This was a month in,
Right.
and like 6 months into how long we've been dating.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we lived together. At this point, we had lived together for a good month, if not more. My dad was driving me to school, and then he just pulled over, and I'm like, shit's going down. And then he just looked at me and he's like, Taylor, why don't you just tell me your secret? And I'm like, what? And I was really freaked out.
Which one?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm pregnant. I'm sorry. It's a lie. Um, but so he's like, why don't you just tell me your secret? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, about how Tyler hasn't always been Tyler. And funny story. Turns out my dad had known since like month 2 of dating Tyler. So he had known before we moved in, during moved in, never made a comment, never said anything. Just he figured out because his birth father, the star, um,
Gem that he
the
is.
gem, I guess that he had called my dad to thank him for fixing Tyler's car and used the wrong name and the wrong pronoun. And so my dad figured out, played it to his wife to see if he was crazy. So they both knew. No one ever made a comment. Not a word. And then my dad's like, I don't care at all. I just feel like I'm being lied to because I wasn't informed. It's fine. I still accept him. I still accept you two. I still support you guys. I just wish that you hadn't kept a secret from me because to me secrets are lies. And I'm sorry. And then he drove me to school. And I went to school.
And then I found out later when Taylor told me, and I like had a heart attack
Yeah.
because just like the first few words when they came out of her mouth, I was just like, oh.
Yeah, because we assumed that my dad was clueless.
Yeah.
Because he's totally passed for like a long time. So that was weird. And then my mom, do you know this story?
I know the story where she was yelling at me in front of my face when I first met her.
Oh yeah. So you don't know the story, do you?
At my
I don't think that he knows how my mom figured out. So rewind back to the hospital trip. I was the one that like dealt with it, I guess. Like, yeah. And so I came home and I was like bawling crying. I just like was freaking out. And I'd actually been talking to my mom about him for a while.
fucked up.
And no, not about that. About you in general.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Yeah. She didn't know about the thing. And then she's like, well, what happened? Why was he so nervous? And I was just like freaking out. I didn't know what to do. So I told her it was a bad idea. And that ruined things. And I'm sorry.
The only reason your mom hates me.
Messed
Her
up.
mom hates me because she's crazy.
Dad's
Oh shit. No.
mom.
We're in the bathroom. Bathroom vlogs. Bathroom vlogs.
Do you guys want to see my toilet?
Don't show. Ew. Dude, Dylan goes to the bathroom and that's like all over.
My little brother's disgusting. Yeah, basically, we're done. I want to apologize for not posting last week. I'm really confused. And it was about fundraising, also. I don't really know anything
We
about
have no fundraising plans.
no funds.
We have no money. It's that simple. We'll make the video right now. What are your fundraising plans?
I think I have $2 in my truck.
Done.
Bang. 71 and 72. Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.